Hello and welcome to Tomi Talks TV, the place to be to build great love relationships. Today I'm going to be answering another one of your questions, and it goes like this. My wife is a spender. I am a saver. She wonders why I won't tell her how much I earn. I am afraid that she will spend it all. Now, you have found yourself in a classic situation, and I'm sure a lot of people that are watching this today can identify with the situation in which you found yourself, because opposites always tend to attract. So savers and spenders have an uncanny way of attracting each other and getting married, and then the sparks begin to fly. Now, why do opposites attract? I actually believe that it's God's wisdom, because it's a way of bringing balance into our lives. So when you marry someone who is different from you, then you're better together than when you are apart. So a lot of savers need to also learn how to enjoy a little bit of the present rather than postponing everything to the future. And spenders need to learn how to think a little bit more about the future so that they don't spend everything today. Now, looking closely at your situation, you have opted to try to control your family finances by keeping your wife in the dark. Now, the difficulty with that is that it creates an atmosphere of distrust in your marriage, because your wife is the one person that you should be able to share everything with. And if you're keeping this very important part of your life away from her, then all that will do is simply to alienate her, and that's not what you're looking to achieve. And also, you need to be aware that if you keep your wife in the dark about family finances, you're actually leaving her in a very vulnerable position, and possibly even your children in a vulnerable position. I mean, heaven forbid that anything should ever happen to you. I have seen this sort of situation over and over and over again, where the wife finds herself in a vulnerable position because she knows nothing about the family finances. Now, how should you approach this so that it works for both you and your wife? Now, I would suggest that you paint a vision of your family finances, a vision of where you want to take your family to in the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years financially. And that vision is likely to include some saving and some investment. Now, if you explain that vision to your wife and she can see it, and she can buy into that vision, then that will help her to understand why it is that you would like her to exercise some restraint today in order to meet your financial goals. Now, secondly, you also need to make sure that your wife is aware of the full picture of your family expenses. So what it takes to run your home from a day to day, all the various expenses and all that, so that it will prompt her to be more disciplined in the way she spends, because she knows what there is that needs to be covered. And thirdly, also, you also need to think about the fact that there's probably a lot that you can learn from your spouse in terms of generosity and enjoying today. So it's not always all about the future. Sometimes you need to just let down your hair and enjoy today. And your wife also needs to learn how to be more disciplined so that she's thinking about the future and not just today. Well, I hope that has helped you. If that has helped you, then please leave me a message on Facebook or Twitter. And if you've got a question that you would like me to answer, then head on over to tomitalks.com/ask, and I'll answer your question next time. See you next time. Bye-bye.